To start replacing this headlight assembly, you actually have to start by taking the corner light off. And the only thing holding it on is this plastic screw here, which is actually like a push clip screw combination. So you have to unscrew it and pry it up. And then this whole thing pulls up. And then what you want to do is just pull forward on it. And then you can either disconnect these or just let it hang. It's easier for me to just disconnect it. This will expose this 10mm bolt here that we have to remove. A lot of times this happens. You can either drill it and tap a new hole at this point, or to be honest, because it has a mounting point here and here, it's going to be perfectly secured with just those. So I'm not going to worry about the broken one. So remove this top bolt here, and then these two. Work it back and forth. And now you can pull the headlight assembly out. This needs to lift up and off of here. And there you have it. Unplug the headlight bulb. And there's your old headlight assembly. If you think you need a new bulb, now is the time to either swap over your old one or buy a new bulb and put it in, and then go ahead and reconnect the bulb. Press it on, make sure it's all the way on and secured. Then line up all of your mounting areas. Make sure this top one goes over and clicks into place. Line this one up as well. And this one down here that broke, just the head of the bolt broke, so there's still actually a stud sticking out, so I can locate it where it's supposed to be. I just can't secure it. Spray these holes with some rust penetrant. This will help the threads engage a little bit better. And snug them all up. Make sure they're nice and tight, but don't go too tight, you don't want to break them. And of course, tighten this one if yours didn't break. Now put your marker light and turn signal back on. So click these back into place. And then this piece goes underneath the fender, over the headlight, and it should line up perfectly with this mounting hole. Secure it down. Now go ahead and test it and make sure it works, and you're all set.
This is going to be a general tutorial on how to aim your brand new TRQ headlamp assemblies. Okay, so looking at your brand new TRQ headlamp assembly, you're going to see where your low beam is, and you'll see a little dot right in the center. And that is the axis point, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to mark that with an erasable marker, just so it's easier to see. Next, what we need to do is measure from the level ground up to this point and take note of that measurement. Now we're just going to pull the car up to our wall. On our vehicle, we remember that the measurement was 28 inches for our access point. Your vehicle may be different, but that's where I'm going to put this tape, just above that 28 inches. We'll do the same on the other side. Okay, so let's just back the vehicle up, straight back 25 feet from the wall. And now that we moved our vehicle 25 feet back from the wall, we're going to start with our measurement here. That's where the headlamp center is. We're going to go down 4 inches on the driver's side. On the passenger side, we have our line here. What we need to do is go down 2 inches. To adjust the driver's side, we're going to cover our passenger side headlamp. If you look at the back side of your headlamp assembly, you're going to see something that looks like this. This is the adjustment. Some of these headlight assemblies have 1, 2, or even more of them, but you should at least have one. This is how we're going to adjust the headlight beam. Now we're going to lower the top part of the beam down to just below this line. When you turn the adjustment to the right, it brings the beam up, and if you turn it to the left, it'll bring the headlight beam down. And this is this way on most vehicles. Let's continue on to doing the passenger side. All right, we properly aligned our TRQ headlamp assemblies. Okay, and on the quality TRQ headlamps for a pickup truck, the procedure is going to be the same. You're going to find your center dot, mark it, and then you'll measure from the level ground up to your dot. So once your headlamps are properly adjusted, it'll be time to adjust your fog lamps. You'll notice on the driver's side, the focal point is all the way at the bottom right now. I would like to bring it up so it meets up with approximately the bottom of the focal point of the headlight. Some fog lamps have an adjuster, others don't. The ones that do have an adjuster, you would just turn the adjustment to the left or to the right, to adjust the beam up and down to where it needs to be. Now with your TRQ headlamps and fog lamps properly aligned, you can drive down the road safely.